In 2009, a shocking headline spread across the UK and quickly made global news. A 15-year-old girl named Chantel Stedman gave birth to a baby girl named Maisie. What stunned the public was the claim that the child's father was a 13-year-old boy named Alfie Patton. The media instantly labeled Alfie as Britain's youngest father. He appeared at the hospital with his mother, held the newborn, and his images spread rapidly across newspapers and television worldwide. Just weeks later, a DNA test changed everything. The results confirmed that Alfie was not the biological father. The real father was later identified as Tyler Barker, who was also a teenager and known to both families. After this revelation, Alfie vanished from public attention. The original media story collapsed, and the case took a very different direction. The story triggered serious discussions across the country and was even raised in British Parliament, focusing on youth responsibility, the role of families, and the challenges faced by teenagers. After the headlines faded, Alfie's life reportedly went through years of struggle. In 2021, he returned to the news after being arrested, along with his mother, on drug-related charges, marking a tragic chapter in his life. After the full truth became public, Chantel and her family chose to disappear from media attention. They moved to a private location and have remained completely out of the public eye. Even today, their exact whereabouts remain unknown. Number 2. In 2007, a bizarre wedding in China shocked the world. A man held a full wedding ceremony, not with another person, but with himself. The groom appeared in his normal male appearance, while the bride was his own female-styled photo cutout, dressed in traditional red wedding clothing. More than 100 guests, including friends and relatives, attended the event. The ceremony included decorations, rituals, and all the elements of a traditional wedding. When asked why he did this, the man said he wanted to send a message that a person should first learn to love themselves. According to media reports, the wedding was meant to be symbolic, focused on self-acceptance and self-love. Legally, the marriage had no official status under Chinese law and was not recognized. But once the photos went viral, reactions exploded. Some people laughed, some were shocked, and others saw it as a strange form of self-expression. Even today, this event is remembered as one of the strangest weddings in the world. Number 3. In 2014, a bizarre wedding story from the UK shocked people around the world. A woman named Amanda Rogers, around 47 years old, held a symbolic wedding ceremony with her pet dog, Seba. Amanda organized the event like a real wedding. She wore bridal clothes, Seba was dressed in special attire, guests were invited, and she publicly declared Seba her life partner. Photos and videos of the ceremony quickly went viral. Amanda said she had once been married to a man, but the relationship failed and left her emotionally broken. She claimed Seba was the only one who never betrayed her and gave her unconditional love, which is why she chose this symbolic bond. However, under UK law, a human cannot legally marry an animal, so this ceremony had no legal validity and was purely emotional and symbolic. Even today, Amanda continues to live with Seba and considers him part of her family. While some people found the story strange and others mocked it, many also saw it as a result of deep emotional attachment. Number 4. One of the most bizarre wedding stories ever reported comes from Germany, where a man who worked as a postman held a symbolic wedding ceremony with his black and white pet cat. The cat was dressed like a bride in a white gown with a small veil, and the man carried her in his arms during the ceremony. However, this marriage was not legal. When he tried to register it officially, authorities clearly refused, stating that no law allows a human to marry an animal. To complete the ritual anyway, he hired an actress to act as a registrar, making the entire event purely symbolic and private. The man later said that his cat was his most loyal companion, and he wanted to give their bond a special status. When photos of the ceremony went viral, reactions were mixed. Some people laughed, some were shocked, and others questioned his mental state. It is important to note that this was not a legal marriage, and such relationships are not accepted by law or society anywhere in the world. Number 5. This unusual love story comes from Pennsylvania, USA, and it challenged everything people believe about age and relationships. Kyle Jones, around 31 years old, openly says that he is attracted to elderly women. He claims he has felt this way since a young age and is drawn to age, wrinkles, and life experience. Marjorie McCool was around 91 years old when she first met Kyle. She already had 6 children and many grandchildren and had lived a full family life. They met in a bookstore in 2009. What started as a simple conversation turned into friendship and eventually into a deep emotional relationship. Soon they began living together. At first, many people thought they were grandmother and grandson. The relationship shocked society, but surprisingly, both Kyle's family and Marjorie's family accepted their bond. They lived together for several years in mutual understanding. In 2016, Marjorie passed away, bringing their unusual love story to an end. Even today, Kyle says he continues to date elderly women and feels no regret about his preference. According to him, love doesn't care about age, it cares about connection. Number 6. At first glance, this looks like a completely ordinary family. But once you learn their story, it becomes clear why they captured the world's attention. This is the real-life story of Donna Sultana and her partner, Esteban Landro, a couple living in Colombia, whose journey challenged traditional ideas of motherhood and fatherhood. Dana Sultana was born biologically male but later transitioned and now lives as a trans woman. Esteban Landro was born biologically female but later transitioned and now lives as a trans man. In simple terms, Dana was born male but lives as a woman today. Esteban was born female but lives as a man today. When the couple decided to have a child, they made a choice that surprised people around the world. They decided that Esteban would carry and give birth to the baby because Esteban still had the biological ability to become pregnant. Medically, he was the only one who could carry the child. As a result, Esteban gave birth to the baby. The one society assumed was the father became the biological parent, and the one seen as the mother was biologically not the one who gave birth. When photos of the couple and their baby appeared online, they spread rapidly across social media. Many people were shocked. Some supported them, others criticized them, but the couple made their position very clear. For us, our child matters more than public opinion. Today, Donna, Esteban, and their child live together as a normal family. They remain active on social media where they openly share their family life, their journey as parents, and their personal identities. Their story continues to stand as one of the most talked about examples of how modern families are being redefined. Number 7. This unusual family lives in Ohio, USA, and their story has surprised many people. The woman at the center of it is Alexis Sarratt, around 31 years old, who lives in the same home with 2 husbands and their 3 children. This type of relationship, where one woman has 2 husbands at the same time, is known as polyandry. While it exists in some parts of Tibet, Nepal, and tribal regions of India, it is not legally recognized in the United States. Alexis was first in a long-term relationship with a man named Doug for nearly 15 years. Later, she met another man, Jacob, and developed feelings for him as well. Instead of hiding it, she was honest with Doug. After serious discussion, Doug agreed that Jacob could be part of their lives. In July 2016, all 3 decided to hold a symbolic wedding ceremony. Legally, only one marriage is recognized, but emotionally, they chose to live together as one family. Today, they are raising 3 children together, Skylar, Donovan, and Tegan. Both men share the role of father figures in the same household. Because many people and relatives did not accept their lifestyle, the family now lives separately from most of their relatives, building their own life on their own terms. So what do you think about all these couples and their incredible stories? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more amazing stories. See you in the next video.